Hi, everybody. So we've got a lot of questions dealing with obscuring, how it works, 50 millimeter bases, and doing some kind of gamey shenanigans with it. I'm going to try to cover that pretty quickly. So I have an operative here, 40 millimeter base. I don't have a 50 to showcase, and some heavy terrain. To cover it, first, obscured is on page 53 of the core rulebook. Basically, an operative is obscured if there's intervening heavy terrain. However, it cannot be obscured by intervening heavy terrain that's in 1 inch of either operative, you or the one you're shooting. And it's explained on page 51. In addition to that, there's also a FAQ update. An operative cannot be in cover from and obscured by the same terrain feature. This will come up in a moment. But the defender must select one or the other. And this is in the Kill Team core rule update you can find on the main Kill Team page. So without any further ado, let's just do what we can. All right, so let's remove these so you can see what's going on. So I've got my 40 millimeters. I've got a piece of heavy terrain. As you can see, it's clearly within 1 inch. So normally you could say, well, I don't get obscuring from that because it's within 1 inch. But the thing is it's just this portion of the terrain that's within 1 inch. So any shots that are coming in this direction pass through this portion of heavy terrain that's outside of 1 inch of my operative, count for obscuring. And you can kind of game this on really, really thin pieces of terrain by saying, I've got that inch just exactly so it's in the middle of that piece of terrain. Very gamey, very sweaty, if you would, but it's there. As long as you're very upfront with your opponent about it, it's okay. A couple of things to note. You cannot, again, select both cover from that and obscuring. You have to choose because that is a single terrain feature. Next, if you are shooting that direction, you run into the same problem. This portion is outside of 1 inch. So any of your shots that go that way are going to be obscured. Now, if you have a really big base, like Big Bertha here, you can shoot around a lot of pieces of terrain this way quite freely. So your opponent is going to have to wheel around it if they can. If they can't, then it's obscured versus obscured, and you're going to have a fun time. I hope that helped. Good luck.